Published 0918 EDT, the 26th of August 2017. Updated 0920 EDT, the 26th of August 2017. A brave group of Ugandan school children have made it their mission to break the taboo around periods in their country. The teenagers from the remote region of Karamoja dubbed themselves the Period Club and sing, rap and perform plays about menstrual hygiene in a bid to debunk menstruation myths. They are also teaching their community to make reusable sanitary pads to help improve women's health, breaking down menstrual taboos and restoring women's dignity, while also getting girls back into school. The inspiring youngsters, from St. Mary's School in Namalu, used to go to the toilet in the bush, and girls often skipped lessons when on their period, but now they are working closely with WaterAid to change that. These brave Ugandan students are helping transform lives in their community with their Wash Club water, sanitation and hygiene, and using drama, music and games to spread the word. The charity has helped improve school life by building latrines and teaching students about the importance of good sanitation and hygiene, as well how to safely manage their periods and make reusable sanitary pads. The students are now helping transform lives in their community by forming a Wash Club water, sanitation and hygiene, using drama, music and games to spread the message. 1 in 10 adolescent girls across Africa misses school due to menstruation and then eventually drop out. According to UNESCO, Oxford University found that absence among girls is 17% higher in Ugandan schools where sanitary pads or puberty education are not provided, equal to nearly 3.5 days of school a month. Student Dennis Lopeo, 14, is passionate about performing songs about menstruation. He said it is good for boys to know about periods too, so that they can teach their sisters. Schoolgirls act during a performance to raise awareness of hygiene practices. In Uganda, a staggering 32 million people don't have access to a decent toilet. Wash Club member Ether Long, aged 15, left shows Martha Iblet, aged 11, write how to sew together the fabric to make a sanitary towel at St. Mary's School, Namalu, Nakapiri Pirit District. Materials used to make sanitary pads are shown at St. Mary's School. In Uganda, 32 million people don't have access to a decent toilet, and women often miss school while on their period. Vivian Akol, aged 15, holds materials used to make sanitary pads at St. Mary's School. In her village, some believe that sitting on rocks would relieve period pain. 16-year-old Esther Long, 16, a student at St. Mary's, said, before, when we told our parents to buy us pads, they told us to just use our knickers. Disposable pads are expensive, and when girls didn't know how to make pads, they would have to miss school, maybe for 3 days. In our hygiene club, we have learned how to make sanitary pads, and also teach our friends about menstruation. Now things are changing. There are many myths around menstruation in Karamoja, such as the belief that stepping on ground nuts while on your period would stop them growing, and sitting on rocks would relieve period pain. Students sing during a performance to raise awareness of hygiene practices in Namalu. Some students have built latrines at home after learning the importance of good sanitation. Youngsters walked through Namalu town during a march to raise awareness of good sanitation. Boys as well as girls have embraced the initiative, making it more normal to talk about periods. Sharon Chelimo, aged 14, holds up a sign during a march to raise awareness of hygiene practices in Namalu last month, reading, "Wash your hands regularly." Fellow student Fiona, 15, added, in villages, some say that if a girl starts menstruation she is ready to marry. It's true that you can bear children, but you are not ready to marry because you are still young. I first want to finish my studies, get my job, then marry. Boys as well as girls have embraced the initiative, helping end the stigma and making it more normal to talk about periods, bringing change throughout the community. Student Dennis, 14, is passionate about performing his own songs about menstruation. Former St. Mary's School student and Wealthunger Hill facilitator Rita Local Center sits with pupils in Class LR. Abraham Eliper, aged 18, Dennis Lopeo, aged 14, Esther Long, aged 15, Beatrice Ajok, aged 15, Fiona Eniakan, aged 15, and Sharon Chelimo, aged 14. Esther Long, aged 15, Wright hopes her mother Meridina Akol wash the dishes at her home near Namalu. The teen has been learning to make sanitary pads in her hygiene club. Esther waxed at her home near Namalu. 1 in 10 adolescent girls across Africa misses school due to menstruation and then eventually drop out. According to UNESCO, Hay said it is good for boys to know about periods too, so that they can teach their sisters. In my songs I talk about menstruation and other things. Spreading my message about hygiene through songs is good. Here, many people defecate out in the open. If they hear my message, they may dig latrines at home. In Uganda, 32 million people don't have access to a decent toilet. Fiona's family built a latrine at home after she learned the importance of good sanitation at school. Her mother Alice, 62, said, "I am proud of Fiona. She is the one who told me to construct a latrine and taught us how to make reusable pads." The knowledge that Fiona has brought me is really helping all of us.